Hello and welcome you guys to another episode from Henry's Hideout. My name's Chasen and today we are going to make another vintage Don the Beachcomber cocktail. This one goes back to the 30s and then it moves in the 50s. So we're making the Missionary's Downfall today. I know this drink is going to be a hit this summer, so that's why I'm making it for Memorial Day weekend. I hope you guys are having a good one. Let's get into this drink. It's going to be the first blended drink I'm ever going to feature here on the channel. We are going to try to recreate it in a historically accurate manner as far as presentation and of course ingredients. So let's pay yet another tribute to Don Beach, godfather of Tiki, make one of his creations here on the show. For the Missionary's Downfall, you will need a lime, 2-to-1 honey mix, pineapple juice, preferably saline solution, crème de peach or peach liqueur, a white rum of your choosing. I'm going with Hamilton Breezeway blend, and the star of the show, fresh mint. Start by squeezing 3/4 of an ounce of fresh lime juice. Then we're gonna pick 8 to 10 mint leaves and throw those in the glass. And we'll follow that with 1/2 ounce of 2-to-1 honey mix. And we're gonna do 5 drops of our saline solution. Then we're gonna need 1 ounce of pineapple juice. And then we're doing 1/2 ounce of our peach liqueur, our crème de peach. And lastly, we're gonna do 1.5 ounces of our Hamilton Breezeway blend white rum. We're gonna transfer the cocktail into our Ninja blender for this one. And we're gonna fill that blender with roughly 1 to 2 cups of pebble ice. Go ahead and blend this for only 10 to 15 seconds if you're using pebble ice. If using big cubes, go 20 to 25 seconds. And so from Don the Beachcombers in the 30s and then in Hawaii in the 50s, here is the Missionary's Downfall. Let's give it a sip. I think this is the best one I've ever made. I've made about 5 or 6 of these so far. Not today. It really comes down to how long you blend this for. I think this is the perfect amount where the mint isn't too pulverized, but it's also speckled in there as it should be. It's just so aesthetic when you look at the top and you look at the foam that the pineapple creates, and then you see the little sprinkles of mint on top. It literally looks like green sprinkles in the drink. And it's just such a unique element of this drink. It's really like such a showman drink, which totally makes sense since this is the Don Beachcomber drink. He was a full showman, and this drink I feel really embodies that essence of show. As far as the flavors go, the pineapple and the crème de peach mix so well together. You get the pineapple and the peach, and then you're getting little tiny shards of mint. And you'd think that might be unpleasant, but really it's not. You don't feel the shards in your mouth, you just swallow it all, and it really just adds to the flavor. A minty peach pineapple, of course, beautiful acidity from the lime, and the Hamilton Breezeway I feel gets a little bit lost because of the peach and the pineapple. Pineapple just takes over a drink so easily, but in this one you want that pineapple because it's not full pineapple. You really get a lot of peach as well. I think you could sub the Hamilton Breezeway for a Plantation 3-star or something that's a little bit easier to find and less expensive. I don't think this is a drink where the rum particularly pushes through. I can't believe that one of my favorite Don the Beachcomber drinks is actually a blended drink. Kind of sucks because every time I make it, I have to lug out the blender. I think this is the drink of the summer here at Henry's Hideout. I think this is what a lot of people are going to be ordering when we have our luau's and pool parties. I took the Blue Hawaiian off of my menu and put the Missionary's Downfall on it as soon as I tasted this because this is just more unique and it's got that same kind of refreshing rum in the background taste that most people who order Blue Hawaiians want. But yeah, it's cool, it's crisp, it's refreshing. I'm staring at the pool and I'm like, I want to be in the pool with this drink right now. So I might just go do that. I'll put a picture up on the screen right now of the old menu from Don the Beachcombers, and this is exactly how the Missionary's Downfall was served. It was served up in a coupe with a tiny little sprig of mint right up on the top there. A little fun story behind this cocktail was that when Don Beach had to relocate to Hawaii in the 50s, they did not have mint over there, and he already had this drink on his menu from the 30s locations, so he needed to get mint over in Hawaii for this drink. So what did he do? He flew back to the United States, put a couple mint sprigs in his hat, and went on the airplane with that. He got back to Hawaii, gave the mint sprigs to his gardener and said, hey, grow me some of this. And of course, with how fast mint grows, they had a plethora of mint in a matter of months. And it might be legend, might be truth, but maybe Don the Beachcomber was the first person to ever cultivate mint in Hawaii and bring it to the island. Why is it called Missionary's Downfall? Well, because the missionaries went from the United States over to Hawaii to quote unquote tame the savages. But however, they themselves turned to the savages when they found out about this drink, and they loved it, and I guess they drank a bunch of it. So this is the Missionary's Downfall. Don Beach came up with some creative names, that's for sure. Go make yourself a Missionary's Downfall. Comment below if you've ever had this drink, or if you're planning on making it now that you've seen this video. Thank you guys so much for tuning back into the channel. I will see you next time for another possibly vintage Don the Beachcomber drink. Cheers.